You know, they say comparison is the thief of joy. And I wanted to talk a little bit about exactly that. Comparing yourself with others when you wanted to do something else with your life and you didn't. And you see others like doing the thing. And you start to like kick yourself in the butt and be like, why didn't I do it? Why didn't I do it? Why didn't I do it? And just giving ourselves permission to still do it. Even when we are at this late stage in life, very quote unquote. This video was prompted by a few different things. I'll tell you the second one, or I'll tell you the main one in a minute. But over the weekend, I'm trying to do this video before I start getting winded, because young girls supposed to walk from all along every day, come out. You hear me say I'm working on my physical fitness, and the physical fitness now I work on. But never too late to start, which is tying right back into the gist of this video. Yeah, over the weekend I went to a wine tasting with a fellow content creator here in South Florida. And when we were at the bar, there was a lady right beside us, doing the same wine tasting. And, we struck up a conversation. She was at the bar by herself. Honey, she was 71 and fabulous. Fabulous. I'll insert a clip of her here because I asked her, if it was okay to be on my socials. She said fine, and we were talking, and at 71, living her best life at the wine bar, trying all these different wines, and she had her little book, taking note of which one she was buying. It just really inspired me and reminded me that there is still so much life left to be lived. When you're in your 40s, we like to think like life's soon done. And if you're not already set and completely successful in whatever it is that you wanted to do in life, you're too late. And just that interaction with that 71-year-old lady was enough to remind me that say I have 30 years left. If we compare it to the first 30 years of my life, half of that 30 years I was a child. Never know what me I do at all. For these next 30 years, I get to build life exactly how I want to and live life exactly how I want to. Whew. There's something about that excites me. There's something exciting about saying to myself that, okay, here I am, mid-40s, wanting to change the trajectory of my life. And it's scary to start over from scratch, because at 40s you're supposed to have already made it, or so we think. But in this life, you can choose, you can decide, you can start over, you can design it any way you want to, you can live it any way you want to. And so the scary part is starting over from zero, yes, because there will be some amount of entry level, there will be some amount of I'm barely making, ends meet or whatever. But if the choice is to continue on a path that I know I'm not 100% happy in, I'm just doing it because, I need to make ends meet, or starting over and, doing entry-level things and learning for 6 months to a year, because now you are wiser, you have more experience, you grasp things quicker. So it shouldn't take you more than 6 months to a year to learn this new path and to actually start making something of yourself, right? I take that path. I choose that path. I was on Twitter the other day. Actually, I was on Threads. Started a Threads account because I was like, new phase of life. Let me try something new. Let me learn some new things. So I'm on Threads, and I'm so much more active on TikTok these days with the youngins. And someone on Threads made a post. She is 51 years old, recently got divorced, working 2 jobs, but she lives in California, only making $1,800 per month, and her rent for a 1 room is $1,200. So she was complaining on Threads, or just venting, that she's tired and she's too old for this shit. Exact words. And I was like, sister, I feel ya. However, because a lot of it was, she trusted her husband, and things weren't supposed to go this way, and now she's late in life, having to work 2 entry-level jobs just to try and make ends meet. Oh, child. I tell you, some of the times I think it's a blessing that I was not married young in life. I never have to go through those kind of things, and I have no regrets for the path that I took. No regrets. I chose motherhood over career, and I have no regrets. Absolutely no regrets. So let's talk about the whole thing about comparison and who I'm comparing myself to and what prompted this video. I'm watching Tananya and Quiet Perry. If you're not Jamaican, those names are probably new to you. But they are social media influencers with fairly large audiences online, and they're from Jamaica. I recently started watching Tananya, but I started watching Quiet Perry a long time ago. But now they're living the life. They hit it big, and they're both living the life, all from this content creation lifestyle. Sometimes I fall into the whole, man, if I had just kept going when I started, because I was an early adopter to content creation. I had a blog in Jamaica when nobody knew what a blog was, and I kick myself so much sometimes. If I had just kept going with it, nothing would have stopped me from living the big life now too. But also I'm cognizant of the fact that they were not overnight successes. As I said, I'm following Quiet Perry for quite some time. I remember when he was making Patricia videos online. And if you know anything about Jamaican culture, that was not the safest type of content to be putting out there. But he stuck with it, and I watched him grow and grow and grow. And it's so refreshing to see them now going on trips to Dubai and to Thailand and Egypt and all the bucket list places, and doing all the bucket list things, and shopping in Louis Vuitton and luxury. It's really refreshing to me. And so even though at the back of your head there's that tinge of, I wish I had kept up with it, or a little bit of comparing, there's no jealousy there for me, and that's a good sign, right? It is a reminder of what is to come if I do keep at it now. It is absolutely a reminder that content creation is such a viable source of income. And even though I'm in my 40s, I'm absolutely not too late to start, because I am a content consumer as well. And I love to watch content from people who are my age group, because you want to watch things that you relate to. So I am just, and those 2 content creators that I just named are in their early 30s. So I'm like 10 years older than them, rooting them on, cheering them, clapping them, but also taking my notes and saying, okay, this is the content style that I think I want to go with, and just watching how they do their thing. And it was very motivational for me to watch them as Jamaicans grow and get big. And yeah, I do something thing there right now. That's definitely what I see myself doing in my life. And I do the content now, and I've started making the type of content that I should have been making a long time ago. And a lot of it is so cringe right now, but because I don't know what I'm doing yet, so I'm just testing out, putting out new types of content. Trying to put out Instagram reels, child. Trying to put out Instagram reels is so difficult for this person who calls herself pretty tech savvy. But the more you learn, the more you practice, the more you learn, the more you get comfortable, the more you figure out how to actually create the content so that editing doesn't become such a nightmare. Just like with YouTube, the more I do it is the more I see myself like really liking my content, and my content is not so cringe to me anymore. You put out the content, you're like, ew, and you don't even watch back your own videos and things like that. That's not me anymore, and I'm so happy to have come so far on my journey, and I'm proud of myself for going deeper and taking the leap and deciding that this is what I want to do and going full force with it. So anyways, I just wanted to put this video up to encourage anybody else who you're in your 40s and you've always had a dream and you never took it for whatever reason. I have so many peers who are in a career simply because of either parental or societal pressure. Like, one person comes to mind right now that everybody knows he should have been a rapper. Everybody knows. But he's a doctor, obviously. Very well paid profession. And, he enjoys his job. But everybody knows that you should have been a rapper. That's all he shares online, and, that's all he does in his spare time. And I'm just like, we get it, bro. But now that you have that success in one field, never feel like it's too late to try something new. Obviously, everybody's gonna clown a 40-year-old rapper, right? But if it's something that you feel that it is an absolute dream of yours, I am all for chasing your dreams, closing your eyes to the naysayers, and doing what you want to do with your life. Because none of these naysayers is going to live it for you. It's your life. Get out there and live it. Design it how you want to design it. Anyway, that's my little spiel for today. This is Monique from Kingston. I hope you guys enjoyed my little walk and talk. And if you want to see more from me, make sure you subscribe. And let's chit chat down in the comment section, no? All right, I'm gone on my fitness journey. Bye.